one today. Manchester 0, Liverpool 5. United absolutely hammered at Old Trafford. I was on the kickoff today. Gave my dad my ticket for the game. Had to the game, I probably would have had my worst. It was a manager, shocker from the player, awful performance, not good enough from anybody out there today. Felt sorry for the fans inside the ground having to witness that rubbish because it was absolutely shambolic. And United got what they deserved in the end, which was an absolute hammering. And to be honest, 5-0 flattered us because it could have, should have, maybe been worse. You're looking at 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 9-0. It could have been whatever Liverpool wanted it to be today. It could have been whatever they wanted it to be today. It was that easy for them. And I actually thought us going down to 10 men, probably made them take their eye off the ball a little, because then everybody was looking to score. You know, Mane goes through, he could slip one of his teammates in to get an easy goal, but he goes for goal. And I think going down to 10 men probably meant Liverpool just started trying to score for fun, and that meant they took their eye off the ball a little bit, because I was fearing the worst, especially when Paul Pogba gets sent off with 25 minutes to go or whatever it is. And you just get feeling, like I said after the Everton game, that the writing's on the wall. You get a feeling the writing's on the wall. I absolutely adore Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Loved him as a player, love him as a manager. I want him to do well, but he's showing that he's out of his depth again. And look, the expectations at Manchester United have risen because of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They've risen because he's taken us to consecutive Champions League spots in the league. But ultimately, that's not good enough. Ultimately, that's not where we need to be. Manchester United need to be fighting for the title. We need to be fighting for the big trophies. We need to be performing in the big games. And quite frankly, we haven't been doing that, and haven't even been looking like doing that. Haven't even looked like doing that. And it's like a lot of people today, like, you can look at this team and go, well, Maguire played badly, which I think he did. He was abysmal today. Luke Shaw, abysmal today. And Wan-Bissaka, not much better. But David De Gea was the only one that put in a performance. In midfield, McTominay and Fred, a lot of effort and endeavour from Fred, not much quality. McTominay, nothing from him really. I don't think he's good enough for Manchester United. He's not even good enough to play in Scotland's midfield, but somehow he's playing for Manchester United week in, week out. And I said it before, McTominay and Fred will be the end of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The constant reliance on McTominay and Fred will be the end of him. And again, McTominay and Fred, poor. Apparently they give us defensive solidity. Apparently they give us something to build on, and a little bit of tenacity. But I don't see it. I feel like we're better defensively with Matic in the team. And even Matic is way past his best. So what does that say about Fred and McTominay if Matic is way past his best? But, what does that say? It's just, I don't know. And then you go further forward, and I think Bruno, I thought Ronaldo's goal should have stood. I thought it was a mad decision to give that offside. But Greenwood, Rashford, they're all isolated. It's a disjointed team. No connection between defence, midfield and attack. Our goalkeeper is bailing us out of it every now and then. That's the only way we will get, the score down today was David De Gea. And I just feel like it's the end now, unfortunately, for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It is just a matter of time. And yeah, it's a shame to see. Now I've got some people going, oh, you defended Ole Gunnar Solskjaer last year. Yeah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made us finish second last year with a team that probably shouldn't have been finishing second. When you looked at the squad last year, everybody was predicting us to finish 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Outside the top 4, he gets a second. Above expectations.
But he still, nevertheless, failed in the cup competitions. He failed to bring a trophy. This season, the expectations are there. This team is very good. And what's mad is, I don't even think Liverpool played well today. I don't even think they had to play well today. Because Liverpool are a very, very good team. Liverpool are a team that are cohesive. They know what they're doing. Everyone knows their job. Their manager's got them playing to a system. And you can tell what they're going to do. Good or bad, right or wrong, whether they win or lose. You can tell what they're going to do. You can't do it at Manchester United. You can't see it at Manchester United. And there was a point today where I was even looking at Fred thinking, you know what's mad? If Fred played for Liverpool, he'd probably be as good as we're seeing Keita right now. And look, I just think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has taken us to a place now where he can't take us further. And the only thing that's going to happen by keeping him here is he's going to start to undo his work. Now, I don't know if Man United are going to be active in making that decision. But I feel like if this was Real Madrid, if this was any other club, they'd be making the decision. Because there's still a season to be rescued here in terms of can you do something in the Champions League? And my doubts about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer from the start were always, is he the one to bring home the Premier League or the Champions League? Those were my doubts. And those aren't doubts anymore. Those have been confirmed. And with us having got to a level where we're a Champions League club, got to the level where, you know, we now have this squad that you can say should be winning the league or challenging for the league, you know, you have to step aside then and let someone else take it. Maybe, you know, that's what we've got to. But this today, unacceptable. Most of the fans at Old Trafford leaving the ground with 30, 40 minutes to go. You know, unacceptable. Unacceptable performance. Unacceptable tactically. Unacceptable substitutions. I find it odd that you can bring Paul Pogba on at half time when we're 4-0. What the fuck are you expecting him to do? You can bring Cavani on. Like, what are you expecting him to do? Why are we playing McTominay and Fred? McTominay plays for Scotland in defence because John McGinn is better than him. Fred actually plays decent for Brazil, but guess what? He's got Casemiro and that man next to him. Like, I can't put I genuinely don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but I don't want to hear people talking about McTominay and Fred give us defensive solidity. They're awful. They're not defensively good. They're awful. I don't want to hear, if we didn't sign Cristiano Ronaldo's one of the only few that fucking performed today. And whether it's Cristiano Ronaldo in the box, whether it's Anthony Martial in the box, whether it's Mason Greenwood in the box, whether it's whoever in the box, Cavani, whoever, we're not creating enough for them. I said this last year. Mourinho is laughing now, says J Raj. Mourinho got thumped up 6-1 off some team, Bodo Glimt, bruv. You Mourinho weirdos, you need to back out of this one because Mourinho is a shambles himself. And Oli managed to get us back-to-back Champions League spots. Mourinho wasn't able to do that. So, I don't know what you're talking about there. Especially after Giza just had a 6-1 beating by a team that wouldn't even survive in the Championship. You chill out a minute. But look, this here is done. This here is done. This here is done. It's simple as that. And it's just a matter of time until United make that decision. That's it, really. Love Oli, but taking us as far as he can. The football's not good enough. The results aren't good enough. The performances aren't good enough. And I don't want to hear about Cristiano Ronaldo. If we didn't sign, we don't create chances anyway. We don't create chances anyway. And look what, I hate to say it, but look what Klopp's doing. Man, take Corey boy, William Olsen, suck your mum, bruv, about being racist on here, you pussy. Suck your mum till the white meat. How about that? What the hell? I'm just out here being hella racist, you know. What the fuck is wrong with people? But yeah, it's done. And if you're gonna talk about Ronaldo and all that, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's a shame, but it's done. It's done. Sad times. Sad times indeed. Nothing but love for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But it's over, innit? It's over. So anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. It was a surreal one today. Sat there. It hurts, but you're watching it, and it's that. This hurts, but I'm not surprised. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. But some shambolic performances out there. You know, you look at the performances of Maguire, Shaw. What the fuck were they doing? McTominay, Fred, Bruno, Rashford. What were they doing? But it comes down to your manager. Your manager's ultimately, and we can't keep going. You can't keep going. Oh yeah, well we need a midfielder, because that's all well and good when you've got Lingard and Andreas Pereira and Daniel James behind your striker. But with this squad that we've got now, there's no room for those excuses. There's no room for those excuses. So, yeah. The writing's on the wall. We're sleepwalking to sacking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Issues with the playing squad. Issues with the coaching. Issues everywhere. And this season, which should have been the first title challenge for a while, has now turning into a damp squib. It's over already. We need to rescue the season. So anyway, let's see what happens. But yeah, awful day at Old Trafford. Awful day for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Awful day for Manchester United fans. The writing's on the wall, surely. It's just a matter of time. Anyway, see you later.